We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown.
Roddy Peters, that's a bad dude. Hey, go on, man. All right, go ahead and say. Oh, I want to see Scooby, too. You want to see Scooby? That's it. Scooby. Hey, Scooby good, though, man. Scooby a dog. Oh, some work today.
I could be a local trouble, but I just made it happen.
No.
Well, Coach, being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars
that's how you lay a
and the
nigga out.
Tennessee Titans.
Come on, Slim. Come on, Slim.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll
Come
have
on,
2
five.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Watch the whip. Tight dog. You draw forfeits. Alert!
On first down, Allen.
Oh my
They'll find
God.
Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Did I have my fast
And he is
forward?
out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Check. Crouch. Check. Boy, 3.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown,
You have got to be
Jaguars. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Able to spin free. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard
Come
line.
on.
SOS. 15. SOS. Kill. Turn up. Kill. 23.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's
James
1st
Conner
and goal.
again.
They'll run here with Conner, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. James Conner, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right?
Oh, they get to it.
Right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
You got to watch the porn documentaries, huh?
1st down, and they're going to throw without it. Looking for Campbell downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
I mean, they got the rate. They got the ratings of the joke.
Into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late,
they got the ratings on there.
There's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45, and no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. These two teams all tied after one. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right to the middle. Hey, that video, that I gotta show you that shit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next
he's like
drive.
5 seconds late. That
Two
was
extremes
all
already
deep.
in this game. A touchdown
Jar
pass on
man.
their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it
Hey,
out.
that really does.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the
That's
interception,
right there.
that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
I like that one. Took.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end fan.
What's up, boy?
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Cook struck. The ball's out. And that might be Titan football. It is. So the defense there opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
What's up, Juju?
And he'll be taken down, but
What's
not
up,
before
Juju?
he works it past the 50. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Mahomes now getting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Johnson. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Mahomes complete. It's Johnson. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's complete to Grant. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Hey, them Knights being crazy.
31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete to Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Mahomes again. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A first down carry here for Johnson.
Dang,
and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. There to get him down defensively, Brian Allen. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
Oh, my
to make
goodness.
a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, fuck.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. He's got daylight. The 20. 10. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
He's probably making the game way harder.
How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Oh
Looking
my
for Jones, and
God.
it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Past the 20. 10, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here,
Come
here's
on,
what you're
man.
facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a
like y'all
lot
got
deeper
him
than
open.
normal.
Nigga wide
So
open.
even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
No. Out. Quiet, 64, weak.
This time they stay on the ground. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He gets this one to Johnson.
Oh my
Certainly not
God,
what
bro.
they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But Right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 38, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Let's put that team on the bus.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
My goodness.
Flushed out
Like, I
right.
don't got no offensive
He's
line.
just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Forced out to his left. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I got no juice.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Like that,
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill.
On play action, Allen. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh,
It's
my
caught
God.
inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Scott Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Damian Willis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Fucking Avonte Maddox, guys.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. It's picked up by the Titans, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brian Allen. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Boy, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Defensive number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great...
And got his man complete. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. Well, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play that time for the Titans. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. He can't get him down. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A big play there out of Cook. 57 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Cook. And he loses the football a second time. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Not having no official line.
He throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now Allen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision.